Da 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 da. All right, super quick Illustrator tip. So here's my little sketch that I have in Illustrator. If you want to drag an image in, all you gotta do is literally drag and drop it. Oh my God, I can hear myself. I can hear myself, don't want that. Okay, anyways. So just drag it from your desktop into Illustrator on the gray somewhere and you're all set. So if I wanted to recreate this, like I did these and this, D right here, all I need to do is use the pen tool. Pen tool, you can get to that easily by clicking P on your keyboard or going up here. And you have a couple different options. We're just gonna do the normal pen tool right now. So to start, looks like I already had a line there. Let's get rid of that. All you gotta do is start your first click, your second click. If you click and drag, you'll get 2 bars. If you don't want that, don't click and drag. It's super easy. So just click your point. Now, if I want to do a curve, I want to do it with as few points as possible, right? I don't want to have like click, 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 click all the way around. So look where the curve kind of stops, like right about here, and you click and you drag, easy peasy, right? And when you do that, if you got a nice continuous curve, you can see where your next point's going to be. I want to go a little bit farther. I can probably push this to here because I want as few points as possible and just keep bending. All I'm doing is clicking with the left mouse button. So let's pick another point like so, another point like this. And then even if this isn't perfect right away, you can kind of change this after the fact. So we're not going to worry about that piece right there being off. So now I'm at a weird point, right? It's like, what do I do here? I don't want it to curve. If I click here and bend it, you get a weird little this thing, which we don't want. So what do? Well, you can either click on here directly on the center point and it'll stop wherever you were. Then you can start a new one, right? Or as a secondary option, you can hold Alt if you're on, I guess if you're on Windows, right? You hold Alt and click it, does the same thing. So we'll continue with our line. Let's redo that. Continue with our line. Again, trying to get as few points as possible. Keep it nice and clean. Easy peasy, just like that. Get rid of that end. Bam. This should have a little bit of curve because that's got curve. Boom, easy. Straight up, and then finally, boom. Done and done. Now you're like, oh, look at that. Fucking pretty, right? Well, it's behind this. So we're going to want to send that forward. Hello. Hello, cut. And we're going to do Shift Control V. That'll paste. Oh, I know what's going on here. We are on a different level, our layer. So I'm going to move this up here and there's our shape, right? We just made that super easy. We can come in and tweak these by literally just clicking on the center and clicking on one of the handles. If you want to only adjust one handle, you'll see that if I pull this, it kind of fucks with the other side too. All you have to do to adjust one side of the handle only is hold down Alt, and now I have this crazy thing I can do, right? So I can pull this in tight if I wanted to, pull it out farther. Let's just make that a little bit nicer. Easy peasy. We'll do the same here, just turn this a little bit. And holding Control, get a nice hard kind of point there. Super easy, right? So let's say I want to do it to an object. Let's lock this down because I don't want it to actually move. Also, we're going to change this because right now it's on fill instead of stroke. So we want a stroke color. So now we have a stroke that's black. This is pretty round, not a perfect circle though, because we get that cut off at the end. So what we're going to do instead is start in the center, because the center of a curve is the easiest part to start with. And then you can kind of bend out. Again, remember, the goal is always use as few points as possible. It just makes everything a lot nicer. And again, all we got to do, hold Control, push that guy up, easy peasy, right? So now we got that perfect shape. Super easy. Anyways, that's all. And yeah, that's it. That's end of the stream. Done.